everyone, I'm Anupama Chopra and this is a list of my favorites from all the films and shows that I've seen in April. It was another mediocre month for Hindi cinema but a stellar month for Hindi streaming with Vikramaditya Motwani's Jubilee. Jubilee is a 10-episode series about the Hindi film industry from the late 40s to the early 1950s. There are stretches when the plotting becomes contrived, but despite the weak spots, I found the show moving and magical and there was so much to love. Starting with Siddhant Gupta, who plays Jay Khanna, and Vamika Gabbi, who plays Nilofer. These two were the breakout stars of the series. They lit up the frame with their charisma and their talent. I also love the character of Shrikant Roy, played with exactly the right touch of arrogance and nastiness by veteran Bengali star Prosenjit Chatterjee. Writer Atul Sabharwal gave him some of the show's best lines. My favorite was, "Waqt ki kya औकात hai ki Roy se aage nikal jaye." This flamboyant dialogue-bazi fueled Jubilee. Applause also to DOP Pratik Shah, who made every frame exquisite. His lighting and his lensing gave the series this inbuilt ache. That overwhelming sense of sadness and longing fused seamlessly with the ardor and ambition of the Hindi film industry and a newly independent India. If you haven't seen Jubilee, I highly recommend it. It's on Amazon Prime. A great companion piece to Jubilee is Damien Chazelle's Babylon, which is finally available in India on BMS Stream. The 2022 film was a colossal flop and many critics also roasted it. But I found Chazelle's recreation of Hollywood in the 1920s heartbreaking and original. Not all of it works, and the runtime, over 3 hours, is a bladder buster, but there is so much craft and passion and beauty here. And the performances. Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt and Diego Calva are fantastic. There is also Close from 2022 now available on Mubi India. Luca Stone's heartbreaking coming-of-age film about the friendship between 2 young boys will just gut you. The performance of the month has to be Suri in Vetrimaran's superb Viduthalai Part 1. He plays Kumarasen, a newbie at a police camp set amidst thick forests on the Tamil Nadu-Karnataka border. Kumarasen's moral fiber and his resilience is tested on a daily basis as he comes to understand the conflict and corruption that seethes around him. Suri imbues Kumarasen with this innocence and courage that's deeply moving. He's just terrific. Also, big props to the film's DOP, Velaraj. Viduthalai Part 1 begins with this 8-minute continuous shot of a train which has been blasted off a railway bridge. This space is littered with survivors, broken bodies and debris. Vetri and Velaraj immerse us into the tragedy until it becomes almost unbearable. Honestly, for that one sequence alone, this film is worth watching. It's now on Z5. Nani in Dasara and Prosenjit in Sheshpata also delivered terrific performances. Dasara is a bit of a cheat here since it released on March 30th, but I'm including it in my April wrap. Nani was unrecognizable as Dharni, a man whose life is literally and metaphorically covered in coal dust. And if you want to understand acting range, then watch Sheshpata, which means last page. Prosenjit plays a washed-out alcoholic writer who can't finish a book that he's committed to write. It's the polar opposite of Shrikant Roy, and there isn't a sign of movie star vanity. My song of the month is the love song Rua Rua from Ponniyin Selvan 2. Music by A.R. Rahman and lyrics by Gulzar Saab. This is the Oscar-winning team of Slumdog Millionaire, and along with director Mani Ratnam, it is the team which 25 years ago created the landmark soundtrack of Dil Se. That magic is still intact. A.R. delivers an exquisite melody, and listen to the lyrics. At one point, Shilpa Rao, with that signature husk in her voice, sings, "Saza mili hai pyar ki, kaidi hu bahar ki, bandi ban ke hi rahun, marzi hai mere yaar ki." It's just gorgeous. Also in my favorites this month is Vikram as Aditya Karikalan in Ponniyin Selvan 2. Aditya becomes a monster because he's separated from the woman he loves. There is a haunting tragedy about the man which Vikram gets exactly right. He's just terrific. What are your favorites in the month of April? Do tell me in the comments below.